Welcome to the VirtualWisdom Foundations video series. In this video, we will learn how to set up alarms to get the most out of your deployment. Let's get started. To get a better understanding of your infrastructure, you can configure alarm rules in VirtualWisdom. Alarm rules can be configured for any metric. In addition, we also provide out-of-the-box alarms for many of our integrations. Today, we'll look at two alarm rule configuration examples. The first alarm we'll create will monitor for high CPU utilization on ESX hosts. To do this, we'll use the single metric alarm rule. Navigate to Cases and Alarms and then Rules. Choose New and then Single Metric. The single metric alarm rule allows you to choose a piece of monitored infrastructure and set an alarm threshold for any metric VirtualWisdom collects for the infrastructure component. This flexible approach gives you the ability to create alarms tailored to your infrastructure. To create the alarm, we'll select ESX host as the entity. Alarm rules can be configured based on the business tier of the infrastructure or for all instances of a single type of infrastructure component. In this case, we'll choose all ESX hosts. Next, we'll select the metric we want to monitor, CPU utilization, and then the threshold we want the alarm to trigger on, 80%. Set the threshold to a value that makes sense in your infrastructure. In this case, we want to look for a more sustained period of CPU utilization, so we'll choose 30 minutes for the duration. Again, set this value to a time that makes sense for your environment. Name the alarm and choose Save. Once alarms are configured, you can take advantage of additional functionality provided by VirtualWisdom. Some of the alarms in VirtualWisdom are purpose-built to monitor for a specific condition. To that end, the second alarm we will create is the capacity forecast alarm. Flexible in its configuration, you can choose what your capacity threshold is, how far in advance you want to be notified, and how much data should be used for the calculation. In this example, it takes me 3 months to buy, install, and configure new storage, so I set up this alarm to notify me when I'm 3 months away from capacity. The alarm leverages our capacity forecast analytic, a unique capability which effectively predicts capacity exhaustion across the infrastructure using the most granular data available. Open cases can be visualized in our topology dashboards and reports. If you need help, have questions, or would like a more detailed walkthrough of configuring alarm rules, reach out to your technical account manager for more information or to schedule a live session.